Hi friends! I am internally screaming because I am so excited for this video. I realize I say that every week, and every week I sincerely mean it. This week is no different. I am highlighting a super awesome fantasy novel that I am just pumped to be sharing. 3 reasons why I think you should totally check it out. That book is Heartmender by Romas Burton. The cover is fantastic. I love this realistic looking heart and then having the flowers, and especially after reading, I love how the flowers play a role in the cover. It's so pretty. The whole thing is just epic, and I think the sword in Heartmender really reflects a certain cool part of the story. But jumping right in, because I am so eager to share why I totally think you should read this book. The first one is, I'm super excited. If you love having Christian themes or Christian ideas woven into your story, but you don't want it to be overwhelming where you feel like it's being pushed down your throat, this book is for you. It is an allegory and it is so deep, it is so heartfelt, no pun intended, so very heartfelt, and I absolutely loved it. It is encouraging, inspiring. You can enjoy the fantasy aspect of the story just for itself, but you also can really appreciate that allegory that just really shines through and, just like I said, encourages you if you're a Christian, and I just loved it. Going into reason number 2, because it totally goes hand in hand, our main character, Addie, is so incredibly inspiring because she just keeps running the race. Like, she never once in any of these choices did she give up. Was she on the verge of wanting to give up? Yes, she definitely was there, and it made her super relatable because it's like, man, if I was going through all the things that you're going through, I can't say if I'd be able to keep going and not just give up. Her will and her perseverance to save her brother, just, man, it keeps you on edge and like just cheering for her, like, you can do this. And then when she doesn't make the smartest decision, you're like, Addie, no, what are you doing? And you're just like internally screaming like I was at the beginning of this video, like I'm still doing in this video. Both the allegory and Addie coming together just makes this story so heart-pounding, which is my third reason. If you are wanting to be on edge and you're wanting your heart to just start pumping really fast, this story does that times 10. The author did a great job of establishing in the very beginning, like, your choices matter. Your heart matters. Whether you make a good choice or a bad choice, a consequence is going to happen from that choice regardless. Like, you know this. As a reader, when you're reading, you know, okay, any kind of choice from this point on is a big deal. Because of that, everything, the stakes are like so much higher. You know when Addie's going through these choices, that whatever she does is going to have a strong consequence. And you're just like, oh my goodness, like, what is going to happen if she does this? What is not going to happen if she doesn't do this? It is just so crazy. A good crazy, like a crazy that makes you want to keep reading. I was so on edge, so wanting to know what Addie was going to do, and each time she overcomes these choices, I just was like, you are so aspiring, you're so encouraging, you're just a fictional character, but you are totally just encouraging me to keep running in this awesome walk with Christ that I have. This is one of those books that I desperately want in hardback. I want to be able to read this story again and just be reminded of Addie's journey, that, you know, I'm never alone, that God is with me and He can help me if I'm choosing Him, and that every choice I make, He is always there with me. Not every door leads to darkness, that there are doors that lead to light. That might not make sense unless you read the story, but that was really cool too. I am just so excited that this story is out in the world. This allegorical, encouraging main character, heart-pounding story is out there for us readers to totally devour. I could totally just gush a whole bunch about this story because it just really affected me. It made me cry, it made me excited, it made me like, ah! It made me feel all of the things. It was great. It was awesome. It was a super amazing book, and I really think that it can encourage so many people who are Christians and people who are not, because Addie story is just very compelling. Her struggles are real. She faces choices that we all face on a day-to-day basis. Maybe not as hardcore as her choices are, but still just as strong and just as relevant today as they are in the barracks. Let me know if you've heard of Heartmender. Let me know if you've read Heartmender or if you pre-ordered it, what you thought about it. Totally looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!